Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a picture in this book here with some new pens I bought. These are the Tombow dual brush pens, the landscape palette ones. So we've got kind of greens, blues, purples, a brown, a black, and a blender pen. So kind of landscapey. This one is called Maiden, Spring, and Jack in Green. So, why not? Works for it. The book is, let's see if I can find the cover. I don't know where it is. Right behind this page. Close enough. Book number 3 of Linda Ravenscroft. Okay. I'm going to get the camera down so we can see what I'm doing. So hold on a minute. Okay, so we'll just pull out these pens here. They all got numbers on them, so I'll just take them out. Boom. We've got kind of our green tones. Then we have our kind of teal, and then into blues that go into the purple and the check the name on this one. I have them in my swatch book. This is a warm gray, so that could be great for shading. So anything that's highlighted extremely well, we're going to use this color, and this is 131. 131 is called Lemon Lime. So they have a brush tip on that side, bullet nib on that side if you need to get in close. Tip of this is easy to get into, I think. So we'll go around and find some highlighted areas and just put some color down. I've never colored with these, so this will be fun. I was watching Shelly, her coloring channel. I'll leave a link down because I don't have the name right off the top of my head. And she uses these Tombow markers and then some Albrect Durer pencils on top, the watercolor pencils. And I thought, well, she does gorgeous work, so I thought I'd try it out and see if this is going to save my wrist a little bit. I assume this is a highlighted area a bit. I don't know. Let's see, that's going to be a different color. We'll highlight this side of this one. Just bring it in a little. And then this one. Thought I'd try it out on this book. This one's really forgiving. When you put water on it. So with markers and me not getting along too terribly well, this might work out okay. So this one, kind of looks like this one. And this one, so we'll do that one too. And then possibly this one. Seeing if we have any others that have the nobules on their leaves here. Everybody else kind of looks like a different leaf. Okay. So there we go. That's nice dark color. This one here is 126. 126 is light olive. So we will see how that one works in here. We'll do this set of leaves with that color. I think somewhere back here maybe. Not sure about that one. Do this one back here. Just going to add some darkness in there. Not really giving much shadowing or shading here. I'm going to do that with the pencils. I just wanted to get a little of that darkness in there. Okay, yeah, we might as well do this thing. So how's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing well. We're having interesting weather. I think this is going to be the first Easter we have that I've ever remembered with snow on the ground. This year we're having our Easter celebration up in Cleellum, and it snowed. This is a very light, pretty color. It's called Asparagus 192. I think we'll do that on these leaves. And we'll put it up here. So you guys gotten any snow? It was interesting. It said it was going to snow and we didn't believe it. And yeah. We're getting a lot of hail too, like ice chunk hail. Just make that whole thing this color. pretty good. Let's close that. Let's see. Pull in some of that warm gray. Just make a better shadow under here. Should be doing this with pencil, but I thought we would try all the colors in here and see what we can do. Put it on one side of these little doohickeys. And a couple up here at the top. There we go. Shadows in here. And then down and around in here. I think that leaf is behind this leaf. Whoops. Okay. Oh, I'm going to put the other book over there and get out some pencils. Green family. So let's see. One of my favorites. Green, the opaque, chromium green opaque. We've got chrome oxide green, we have a juniper, we have a pine, olive yellowish. Yeah, I think we'll put anything that has a tree name. Grass green would be a good one, leaf green, earth yellowish. I will leave all these colors down in the description box below, and I will also tell you which one I'm using while I'm using it. Okay, like I said, I was using the Albrect Durer watercolor pencils, but I'm going to use them as dry. They're the same colors as polychromos, so if you have a polychromo set, you can use the same exact colors. If you have any other set, just try to match your greens with your green. That's all I'm doing. So this one is grass green, and we're going to pull that in a little bit. Kind of see what colors we get here. Okay, well, the lightest ones, we'll use this one too. That's cool. All right, let's put a little more over here and maybe in here. I don't know what this part is, but we're going to throw some green in there too. There. Okay, and a little up here. It's a nice bright green. Okay, we have earth green, yellowish. So another brighter color. Throw some of that in this one. When I say brighter color, I just mean brighter than what the dark colors are that I picked out. So I'm going from the lightest to the darkest. Whatever color we put in here, this matches really well with for highlight. So I'm going to put it in there as one. Put a little of that in there too. Okay, we're going to go into a darker color here. So we're going to pick out the chrome green opaque. Just going to go around and darken some areas. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do some work around his eyes. So I'm going to bring in chrome oxide green. I'm going to get those wrinkles. Okay, that looks a little better. I'm going to bring in a bit of pine green in here too. Okay, it's kind of soft when you do that kind of work. That's kind of nice. Olive green, yellowish. Okay, what else do we have here? Which one did we use before? I have two chrome. We're going to use the chrome green opaque and see how that works down in here. Not sure if there's an open space back there. Could be. Could be leaf. I think we'll leave it as an open space. That's her hair and her necklace. Okay. Eyes for Mr. Green Man. Let me use that cool teal color. I might want to water it down though. Come here. Everything comes with it. Cairn dashboard and a water brush. You have water in you? Yes, you do. Cool. Okay. You can use any water brush. I just pulled one out. Gonna throw a little of that down. It's a pretty color, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna take a touch of that just because I want to water it down a bit. Use that in there for his eye color. Oh, I got just a little all over the place. That's okay. We're gonna put blue in here and blue over here. Oh boy, are we gonna have to water that down a little bit. Semi-lifts out of there. I'm going to take some of this and add it in here and see how the pens react to the water on top of them. And the watercolor, of course, we have both going on at the same time. Kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to get a rag out because I don't need this all over my hands. So just going to run the water across these and see how all that merges together. Just kind of pulling a little of that color out into the untouched areas. Kind of fun. Okay, what else can we do here? I don't like how those leaves turned out, so I'm not going to touch those. I'm going to try to lighten that one up a little bit. Okay. We're going to wait for that to dry a little bit, and we'll be right back. Okay, now that we're dry, I'm going to add in some extra highlights. I'm bringing in a white, I think it's a white Prisma. Might not be. Let me hold on. Pulled it off my desk. Have to find a here we go. See what that one said. 938, and this one says 338. So it's a white pencil, but it's not a Prisma, so we'll just get a Prisma out. There we go. We're going to go over some of these white lines. Jeez, this is not the best one I have. Just go over those. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's take out my eraser. I want to highlight some of these areas, so we're going to test a few things out and see what we can get up with. Okay, this will work. This might get a little messy, but okay, I'll bring in what do I have? Cadmium yellow lemon. play with it until you like the shape and the colors that you put in. This side needs to be a little lighter. I'm pressing really hard. Go back over those with the yellow. Go in and lighten up the, I don't know, nobules here. What are these little highlighted areas? He has one here on his cheek. I think he has one on the other side, where he had one. We're going to add it back in. The color I'm using is pine green. Chrome oxide green. And we're going to bring in a touch of a brownish color. Let's see. I'm going to go in with burnt sienna. And that'll give us a little bit of red color, but a little bit of brown to go with the greens. So it'll be a nice shadow color. have fun with these pictures, but I know I'm a little quiet. Okay, I guess we have to work on her. Oh, I'm going to throw this Sienna out here on these little thingy-boppers, whatever these are. I have no idea what they are, but they can be a little brownish. Kind of fade them out in the background here. This is something she's holding. And this little dude back here. Okay. Now her. She's got leaves in her hair, then she's got hair. She is Maiden Spring, so she's going to be green. So we can bring some of this green up into her hair and body and clothing. Just still playing around down here. Something going on here that I either messed up or it just doesn't look right. I'll throw a little of that brown up here. Now I got to do the same thing on the other side. There we go. It's close. All right. So back up to her. We're going to do her in the kind of teal color. I don't know. I guess we could try that blue. Let's put them on this and see what they look like together. That's the blue. I think that'll work. Okay, so we'll take the teal color and we're going to do her arm here. Shadow. Okay, then we'll put in the blue on this side. then we'll see if we add water, if that will move. Washcloth, wherever it went. Okay, we're going to do the teal first. Just go through and do this one. All the teal. It's not called teal, but it looks teal to me. Okay, and then we're going to go in and do all the blue. I have to put some blue in that one. There we go. We're going to add some of that color. I'm just going to scribble it on the board, I think. Into our top up here. And bring some of that down. Bring some of that into the wing too. Drag it across. Goes a long ways. Kind of blending it into the skin. And we'll just bring a little of that in here too. Do some little blue as a highlighter shadow under there. And bring some down into this leaf. And we'll put it in this, whatever this is. It's a nice color. Hold on a minute. There's another little, this thing down here, so we have to put some of that color in here too. Make make a match. There we go. Mix those two colors and just kind of put them in here. I didn't color those guys in. There. Okay. Her little shell things, I'm not quite sure what they are. We're going to do those in the lightest color we had. Kind of the yellow. They've already got some blue in them, so they'll highlight nicely. Okay, she's got some of that in her hair. She's got some kind of thing on her neck. Gonna throw that in these things too. Remember, we have watercolor in them, so it's probably picking up some of the brown when we're moving it around. We have to do that down here. Well, that's fun. Kind of getting the rest of that brown off of that pen tip here. Okay, there we go. Need a leaf color for her ears, so we'll go with the 126, second to lightest color. Put it on half of those. I'm just going to darken or go over some of those. Can add a little green in here too. and inner wings. What else? But we have not used any of the purple. It's not purple. What is it called? It is called Periwinkle. So we're going to throw some Periwinkle in here. Let's see. Oh, we have some nice color on there, don't we? We'll mix that all in here. See how that dries. I think we'll put a little of it on the board over here, the Periwinkle. I thought I had the lid to the Periwinkle. Didn't. We're going to just pick it up off the board. Well, that would have worked if I didn't have green all over it. Let's try again. There we go. There. And we're going to throw a little of it down in here. We'll have to put some purple down in here too. But on this thing. And maybe on this. We're going to do her hair in this color. Go down the frame here with this color. Bring that down. Turn a book. Get that across the bottom. Put a little in his eyes too. Just bringing that color down the page. Okay. We're going to have to let that dry, and then I'll be back and do the little bit of background. Okay, we're going to work on the background. I wanted to test to see if the distress inks would work, because these are water-based, and so are the distress inks. But we're going to go ahead and try it. I mean, I tried a little bit here. I was using the big one. Could probably use a little one, but I can't even get one out of the drawer here. They're giving me a... Okay, we're going to skip the little ones because I can't even find them. So I just took a little bit of the chip sapphire, put it closest, and you notice it did go over the leaf, and then I'm just bringing it out with the lighter blue color and kind of mixing them there on the page. It is kind of coating everything here, so you have to be real careful. I am going to bring that out over here a little bit and even use that ink to shadow some of that thing here, whatever that thing is. So get that in there. Then we're going to take some of that up here. I'm hoping you can see this. We're going to go into the wings and probably bring a little of that color into that also. Over here, down in here, and bring it out on that side. Okay, I want to get it a little darker, so I'm going to take a little of the chip sapphire, put a little on there, and then I'm going to just, since I have my Caran dashboard out, squish it down in there and mix these two colors on the pad and make sure that I'm not going to be putting a great big blob somewhere. So I have it on that corner, and we're just going to go in and add a little of the darker color there, trying to stay off of our coloring that we put in there. Okay, the more you, or I should say, the more you put layers on here, the darker it'll get if you do it real soft. And I want to do it soft because I did it hard down here and it didn't work terribly well. Then we come in with our light blue and just bring it across. I'm kind of going the same direction of the arch and then just adding some of that in there. Okay. We're going to throw a little purple in there too, since we have purple on her face. I've got to really read which one I'm putting this on. Lids. So we have purple Concord, or Dusty Concord. Do the same thing. Dusty Concord here, blue on this side. We're just going to pull that up. Use the board over here. And we're just going to pounce this on in some areas. Like I want a little purple right there. And I think I want a little purple down in here. So I'll just dab it on there and pull some of that color up. Okay. A little purple, more purple up there. So we're just going to dab it in there. Dab it over to the corner up here. Going to pull some of that down in here. And some over on this side. Do this nice kind of blotting it here and there, and it'll blend in with each other and it'll look kind of cool. As long as you don't try to get it really smooth. And then I think I'll add some, see, that's another thing I would do, is add some water and make a splatter effect, but I cannot do that because we have water-based material all over the place here. So the other thing we can do is take a water brush, very gently dab a little water in here, kind of work it around a little bit. Gives us where it's going to go. Give it a few seconds and wipe that out. That way we don't have it going all over the green guy that we just did. So I'll put a couple of dots in here and get those wiped up. Okay, just going to go around and do that. Distress ink is kind of different on every paper that you put it on, okay? Sometimes the paper will bring it up as quick as you put it down, and on other papers you have to count to a different number to get it to do this, but this paper picks up really quick. Okay, we're gonna just add some up there. Okay, we're going to grab a little of this blue. When I smushed it into the board, this is all the colors of Distress ink we used. I'm just going to add a little bit of that over in here, just to not make it look so white there. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. All right. We're going to see if we can get some of this out of the wing here, just by running the water on there and lifting it up. There we go. That works well. So we have a lighter wing. Yeah, I was going to see if we can add a little bit of highlights in some of these areas with either a white Posca or different color. I think a white Posca might work if we can find one that works. Not easy for me to find. That's a Thule marker. Let's see. I wanted to do Posca. Got a black one. Do I have one in a cup here somewhere? It's a pretty big one, but we'll see. Nope. Keep going through my little bag over here until we find one that works. Nope. Should we just throw these away? That would probably be a good idea. This works, but it's a Thule marker. We're just going to highlight some of these a little better. We have these little dots that are in the drawing here. Not sure if this will just pick up the ink that's right behind it, but we'll find out. We have to put some dots in her eyes. His eyes. Gonna lighten these areas. Okay, in her outfit here. This is picking up some of that color, so it's not going to look so white, which is kind of fun. Just going to go around and add some little highlights here. Bring a pencil in if you think they need to be knocked back a little bit, depending on which color you used. You know, this takes a little longer. But the more details you add in, the cooler it looks. So that's what I tend to do. Kind of draw a little line going up here too. And I think we're just about done. I think it turned out rather cool looking. Had a lot of fun playing around with these. Just gonna put a little more green on those. The green I'm using now is the leaf green. And we'll add a little bit of a darker green here just for a shadow. And heck, we could add a little purple and put a little purple in there too. What do we got? Mauve. Mauve work. Yeah, mauve will work. Sharpen it up. If you want to even brighten up some of the purple that we put in the picture, you can go ahead and do that with this pencil too. So like down in here, if you want that a little darker, just go around and color in a little bit darker spots. I wanted to make sure she had enough darkness in her hair here, because we did that in purple. And we have the little streamers that come down on his nose, and they needed to be a bit more colorful. Then light green, earthy green, yellowish. And a little water brush, tiny bit of water. Well, that got really colorful, didn't it? Oh, well, that's interesting. I gotta get that out of there, so we're just gonna add a bunch of water in it. Then lift it. Bring it down on one side of the face. And just let it be. She had a little more color in there than she had before. But that's okay. Just gonna wash that in there a little bit. it is what it is. I'm not touching it no more. The more I touch it, the more I'm going to be in trouble here. Looks like she has a frame or a color that goes around on the outside of this, but I'm going to leave that alone. Just going to have the inside colored. This will lighten up when it dries, so there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. These are a lot of fun to use. It's going to take me a while to get a little better at them. But yeah, I'm glad I bought those. So I will see you in the next video, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment below. And I will, like I said, leave a link to Shelly's Facebook or YouTube channel so you can see what she does with these. And I'll leave a link to the set I bought if you're interested at all. And the Albrect Durer Pencils are available on Amazon also. So I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye now.